Hi Dresser Cuties, Winnie here. Today we're going to draw a hydrangea flower, so let's get started. To draw a hydrangea, you basically need to draw a bunch of small flowers to create the flower. So we're going to start right here and let's draw a small circle right in the center. And we're going to draw 4 petals that go around. So they're kind of like leaves. And they kind of overlap, so you can come out about right here. Start another one. Come here. And there's so many different kinds of hydrangeas, really. So your goal is basically just to draw these 4 petals on a with a circle in the center. And then from there, we're going to start to multiply this. So here, everywhere, and just overlapping, it really doesn't matter. So let's say about right here, I'll pick another spot, and I'm going to do the same thing. So maybe at a different direction. And once again, I'm just going to go and overlap my petals. If you don't want the ends of your petals to be so sharp, you can round them off. It really doesn't matter. So let's say about here, I'll do another one. So your goal is basically just to draw all these small flowers to create this big flower that's just nice and big and round. So like I said, just keep drawing these until you feel like you have it big enough. So let's say I'm gonna put one here, so I'm not gonna complete that one yet. So whatever space you have. So hopefully this is a very fun and relaxing drawing for you to create. It might look daunting when you first look at it, right? But if you break it down to step by step, then it's pretty easy. So once again, I'm just going to go ahead and do that and fill up all the space right here to create my hydrangea. So I'll just speed this part up, but that is basically the goal. And there's no wrong or right way on where you put your flowers. So just remember that it doesn't matter how big or small. Some of them can be smaller, some of them can be bigger. It really doesn't matter. You just want to create this pattern, this texture in here. Because in the end, after you've drawn some that do look correct, it doesn't matter if the other ones don't, because you're just creating a texture. Okay, so like I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and fill up the space. So there, I'm pretty much done. So as you can see, as I went around and around, I just started filling in up the spaces with just petals to create the shape that I want. So as you come out further, if you feel like you need to tuck in a petal here and there, like say maybe right here to round it off more, just go ahead and add a petal. It really doesn't matter. So as you can see, we only have like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, just some that you can really tell are the flowers, but then the rest are just backup fillers just to fill in the space. Okay, so then now that you have this bulbous shape right here for the cluster of flowers, we're gonna come and draw the leaves. So about in this area, I'm gonna tuck in 3 leaves. So about right here, I'll start. So hydrangea flowers, leaves, have these ridges on it. So, and they're pretty big. So I'm gonna come right here and basically start to draw these ridges. If you're not comfortable doing that, you can just use a pencil first and draw nice and smooth and then come back in and do that. So you want to bring it to a tip. So just these ridges. I love hydrangeas. They're my favorite flower. So excited to be able to draw this for you. So hopefully you love it and I'm making it easy for you to follow along. Okay, so now that we have 1 leaf in, nice big leaf, let's come to the center right here and we're just going to draw a soft curve for the stem. And hydrangea, they have these very distinct veins that kind of go like this. So just simplify it. There, something like that. You can also do this when you're coloring so it's not so harsh. So let's do the same thing on this side and tuck in another leaf. So right here, and start, so nice and big, so about right here. And we're aiming towards the center. And as we come down here, right there, do a tip. And then once again, same exact thing. Let's draw a curve and the veins. So obviously this is a very simplified hydrangea way of flower drawing. So hopefully you still love how it turned out and I made it easy for you to draw this flower. Because like I said, it does kind of look daunting, right? When you first look at it. But when you break it apart, it's not too bad. Okay, so then let's tuck in another one right here. A small little one, so about right here. Same exact thing. Okay, so we have that in. So then now let's draw the stem. So right here, I'm going to tuck in, curve, maybe give it a tiny little branch just to mix it up. And bring this nice long stem down. I'll give it a little curve. There. And I'm going to curve it a tiny bit more. Okay, so as I look at my flower, I feel like I need more here to pop it out more. So I'm just going to add more petals over here. Just to bring in more volume for my hydrangea. And I think that's a little bit better, right? So like I said, it really doesn't matter. You just keep adding. So like if you wanted to add one here, you can add a little as well. And then you can just keep making it even bigger. Let's see. You know what? I think we're done. I'm gonna end up like messing it up if I keep going. It's going to be a humongous hydrangea if I keep doing this. But that is basically the idea. And you know what? I can't stop. I don't know why I can't stop. I'm just gonna have to keep going, making this bigger. I just feel like every time I add more here, I need to keep going here. So, okay, I'm gonna, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to make my hydrangea a little bit bigger. One more right here. So as you draw this, just remember to mix up the direction of your little flowers here. And so there, the drawing part is done, I promise. So now let's go ahead and color it. So they're all done. I could keep going on forever and add more and more to this flower, but I think I'm gonna stop because I think I've done enough, and hopefully I've inspired you to draw this and color it as well. And as you can see, the hydrangea flower is very forgiving in how you color it. It really doesn't matter. All I knew was I wanted to make this kind of like a bluish purple flower. So just go in there, fill it in with color. If you can, give it some darker spots and some lighter spots so that you can just put in some depth into this flower. But that is pretty much it, and I really hope, like I said, that you'll give this a try, and that will be fun, and I made it easy for you to draw this. Thanks so much for watching, and if you loved it and if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you won't miss any new Draw So Cute videos. See you later.